all means, an absolutely important night here in Pretoria. As you know, that it is a celebration for the African peer review mechanism. You go back to 2003, how this institution was established to be very effective in promoting the culture of good governance, issues around sustainable development as well. But joining us now is Ambassador Ali Ahmed Araita, a Vice Chair for APRM panel of Eminent Persons. So once again, Ambassador, let's look at the journey for APRM. I mean, promoting the culture of good governance in Africa and making sure that we see political stability. How significant is tonight?
It's really very, very important moment, instance of life for me as ambassador. I used to be in Japan for a long time, and I'm back home, and I have really discovered this entity, you know, African peer review mechanism, which started, like you say, on 23. And then from that time, it's really what they did. It's very phenomenal, because the singularity of this entity is Africa evaluate Africa. So it's not inspection. It's a diagnostic, and also it's a participatory approach. So we do not only, African peer review, not only with the government, but with all civil society, with the religious, etc., and to see what's going on. And now we do have a new strategy from 2025 to 28, which will be focused on good governance. And also, I think, when you see the geopolitics, actually, it was very, very important that someone like Marie Antoinette, Ambassador Marie Antoinette, take this challenge in charge, and that's what's going on now. I'm very happy to be in South Africa in order to participate to this, a very important moment, 22 years anniversary.
And obviously, Ambassador, one of the areas also that you look at has to be around the early warning systems for prevention of conflict, a very big issue for the African continent, especially where we're seeing what's happening in South Sudan, what's happening in Eastern DRC and many other hotspots. So I would imagine it's a very good way of dealing with conflicts before they erupt.
Exactly. It's, in order to really prevent, the prevention is very, very important, if the resolution of conflicts is also important. But if you can avoid the conflict, if you can really take measure, for example, for young generation to be conscious that the stability, the peace is really very, very important. And that's what we are trying to do now in order to really, avoid any conflict in our continent. The case that you have mentioned, like Sudan, like whatever, in Horn of Africa, can be shown as the showcase where if we did really taken, measure in order to avoid it, it wouldn't happen. But anyway, it's never too late. That's why African peer review mechanism now is trying to work with young people, with women, with all categories of our population. We are the youngest, continent. Population is in Africa. The future is in Africa. So in order to prepare the future, we need to really take our responsibility, and that's why prevention is very, very important, and early warning is very important. That's 25, 28. We are trying to use also new technology. E-governance is important also, through e-governance, through new technology, to really do our utmost.
All right, Ambassador, thank you so much indeed for your time, and all the best to you. So by all means, a very important occasion here in Pretoria, South Africa, as the APRM is marking 22 years. Khalihle Khumalo, SABC News, Pretoria.